Hi, welcome to Shop Stop. This week we want to talk about removing ball joints. You've got a couple different options for that. You've got the fork that you may be able to, you purchase these at most of your repair stores and then just hammer that, place it over the ball joint, hammer it out. You've got press options where you can put a press on it and a fork again and try to force the thing out that way. But we've got maybe a less expensive option that you can work on as well.
Now, if you've got, this will work on your tie rod ends and it'll work on your belt cranks or your sickles, whatever you've got, that, especially if you're out in the field and you're wanting to make a repair. But the first thing you want to do, if it's a lock nut like this one and not a castellated nut, you want to make sure that you get that nut all the way off of there until you can loosen it by hand, because once you break this loose, you're not going to be able to hold this this pin because it's tapered, and you'd have to knock it back in there to get your nut loose. So get it loose enough where you can unscrew it by hand.
Then you'll want to get a pry bar, put a little pressure on it, and then apply a little bit of love to the housing.
This applies the love, and so you just give that a good swift hit with a good hammer and hit it right here at this housing, and more times than not that'll pop right off. Now I'd leave the nut on some so it doesn't pop out and hit something or fall in the dirt or whatever, and then you can remove the nut the rest of the way later, make your repair, and go back with reassembly.
That's it this week on Shop Stop. A little tip on ball joint repair. We'll see you next week.